We help parents raise their kids to be Christ followers. I'm Pastor P, and today's topic is setting rules for extended family. This month in Nursery, we're dealing with the previous generation, and today's topic can be really touchy, especially for new moms and dads. You have your own ideas, right, about what you want to do with your new baby, and some of those ideas differ from what your mom or dad or other family members may think. You want them to be able to spend time with them, but they want to push back on the rules. For some parents, they only want certain cleaning products to be used around their child. Some parents are desperately trying to get their child on a schedule, but the grandparent doesn't want to wake them up on time, right? It can create tension and stress, but I've got some good news and some bad news. The good news is these issues are small compared to the issues that could lie ahead. The bad news is these issues are small compared to the issues that could lie ahead. So you really have to set the course now. If you don't create the processes and procedures for how the grandparents follow you, it won't get easier when the issue is more serious. So what I'm going to do is just provide you with an example of a way that you could have the talk with your parent or grandparent. Of course, every situation is different, and you'll have to adjust this for the way that you speak and the way that your parents hear it, but hopefully this can just act as an example that can give you a place to start thinking about how you'll have this conversation. You could say something like, "Mom, you are such an incredible parent and mom to me. And so much of who I am and what I want to do exists in my life because of your leading. And I'm so excited to share this love that we have for this baby together. I just want you to understand that there are going to be things that I do different. And I'm intentionally trying to follow God's word in raising my kid. And I'm in no way saying that you didn't do that. I'm just trying to be really systematic and intentional in what I do. So there'll be things I ask you to do that you may not do on your own. But what I'm really after here is creating a trust between us that what I ask is what will be done. That'll make me even more comfortable with my parenting, and it'll help cut way down on any stress or distance that might get created in our relationship otherwise. This conversation is just so I can express my desire for us to be close through this entire process of raising my baby. I wouldn't want it to be any other way. So can you say back to me now what I've said, just so that I know I've communicated this to you in the heart that I meant it? And after their response, you could say, "Great, okay, can we go over some of the processes and procedures that I have so you can be on board with me?" And that's what we'll talk about next week. Next week, we'll talk about how to set clear expectations for your specific rules. Your relationship with your mom and dad may mean that you have to change your approach. Remember, how you say something is just as important as what you say. Don't avoid the conversation. It's just the beginning of many other future adjustments you'll need to make with them as you move ahead. God uses your desire to raise your kid right to get to your heart. Thanks for listening to me. Now, take a moment and let him speak to you.